Hey everyone! Welcome! Welcome back to English with Tom and Lucy. I'm so glad you're here. This is the podcast for all of you out there who really want to learn US and UK English. And, well, we want to help you do it with more confidence, more joy, and honestly, in just less than 10 minutes a day. It's quick, it's easy, and I'm Tom, by the way, from the United States.
Yeah, absolutely. And just so you know, we will be speaking pretty slowly and clearly today, just so you can really follow along and you can repeat after us if you want to. Oh, I'm really excited about today's topic, Tom. I mean, it's something I think a lot of people struggle with, but it's so important. We're going to be diving into small talk in English. Easy ways to chat with strangers, really, really easy ways.
Yeah, it's a big one. But before we really dive in, we always like to ask you a question, something to get your brain thinking a little bit. So have you ever tried making small talk in English before? What was that experience like for you?
Yeah, definitely tell us in the comments. We'd absolutely love to know your experience, good or bad, and we do promise to reply. We really do read them all.
So, all right, Lucy, I think we're ready.
All right, let's get started then.
Okay, so, when we say small talk, what do we even mean by that? Well, basically, it's just a short, a friendly conversation you have with people you don't really know that well, or maybe you've just met. It's not like a deep philosophical discussion, it's just a quick, light chat.
Yeah, just a way to, break the ice a little bit, isn't it?
Exactly. And for some easy openers, things you can say, to just get started, you could try something super simple like, "Hi, how are you?" That's pretty universal. Or, if you're looking around, you could say, "Nice weather today, isn't it?"
Oh, absolutely. The weather. I mean, here in the UK, we absolutely love talking about the weather. It's our go-to. It's always, I don't know, it's always raining, or it's always sunny, or it's always doing something. But another one that's quite common, you could also say, "Are you from around here?" That's a good one too, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. And actually, speaking of the US, a very common one here, probably even more common than how are you, is how's it going? It's just like a very casual, very common way to start a conversation.
Yeah, that's a good one.
But hey, here's a little challenge for all of you out there listening. What's one question that you think you should absolutely avoid asking a stranger when you're first meeting them and making small talk? Think about it and stick around because we'll tell you the answers soon.
So, now that you've started the conversation, how do you actually keep it going? Because that's often the tricky bit, isn't it? You don't want that awkward silence. So, to keep it flowing, you could try asking things like, "Well, what do you do?" That's a classic one, isn't it? Or, if you want to get a little bit more personal, but not too personal, you could ask, "Do you have any hobbies?" Or maybe even, "Have you been here before?" if you're, in a new place or at an event.
Oh, those are good. Those are really good, Lucy. I mean, they're not too intense, right? They're just, opening up for more conversation. And for all of you listening out there, we'd love to know what's your favorite small talk topic? Is it, talking about work or maybe sports if you're into that, or travel? Let us know in the comments. We're curious to see what everyone else likes to chat about.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think it's really important to remember too that, if you're feeling a bit nervous, which is totally natural when you're, speaking a new language, just smile and you can just politely say, "Oh, I'm still learning English. Please speak slowly." People are usually really understanding.
That's such a great tip, Lucy. I mean, genuinely, people are usually very patient. But speaking of those tricky questions, remember that challenge I gave you earlier about what to avoid asking a stranger? Well, here's the answer. You really want to steer clear of asking about money or someone's age or anything about politics when you first meet someone. Those are definitely, red flags, things to avoid.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, those are good rules for any conversation, really, aren't they? Good advice everywhere.
Well, so we've covered quite a bit today, haven't we, Lucy? I think it's probably a good time to just, quickly review what we've learned for everyone. So, we talked about how to start a conversation, right? Those easy openers like, "Hi, how are you?" or "Nice weather today, isn't it?"
Yeah, absolutely. And we also touched on, those good small talk topics that keep things flowing, like asking, what do you do? Or do you have any hobbies?
Right, right. And of course, the big one, the one to avoid asking, which, we revealed earlier, definitely steer clear of anything about money or someone's age or politics. Those are just, yeah, not for the first meeting.
Yeah, exactly. Stick to the lighter stuff. And speaking of wrapping things up, I actually have like a little bonus tip for everyone, especially for, when you want to politely end the conversation without it feeling awkward. Because let's be honest, that can be a bit tricky sometimes, can't it?
Oh, that's a good one, Lucy. Yeah, sometimes you just need that, like, okay, I gotta go now without, being rude.
Precisely. So, to just gracefully and politely conclude the chat, you can simply say something like, "It was nice talking to you." It's simple, but it's really effective. Or you can also say, "Have a great day." It's just very friendly.
Yeah, that just leaves, such a friendly, positive feeling, doesn't it? Like you leave on a good note.
It really does. And you know what, Tom? It works in both the US and the UK. Like it's universal politeness.
Yeah, absolutely. So, I guess that brings us to the end of our episode today. If you enjoyed this little chat about small talk, please do hit that subscribe button and share it with a friend who's learning English too. We'd really appreciate that.
Yeah, definitely. And, just to reiterate, remember to tell us in the comments what your favorite small talk topic is. We'd absolutely love to reply and chat with you there, wouldn't we, Tom?
Oh, for sure, Lucy. Yeah, we love hearing from you all. So, thanks again for joining us today, everyone.
And we'll see you on the next episode of English with Tom and Lucy. Bye for now.